Alright, so in your process, hopefully, you've got all your Irish drones. You're either flying your Sentinel or another ship that you've gotten, either through bids or booty boxes. Next step is to go to uppers. Recommended at least level 12. That way, should you get blown up, you'll be at your home base. So from your X4 map, your portals go to 4X battle maps. We'll just quickly fly through here. Hopefully nobody sees us. Once you hit the 4-4. There you go. This new map really helps. I like that. Shows you where each portal takes you. See MML 1.5, VRU 3.5, EIC 2.5. Alright, so 2.5. This is probably gonna start your missions. Like, well, if I find any aliens. Which be, Siblanites, Boss Siblanite, or Dacia. Which, I don't have any at the moment. I've done them all. Most of them, anyway. So you've managed to get the uppers. At least level 12. That way, while you're up here doing quests, if you get popped, you'll spawn in X8 maps. 1.8, 2.8, 3.8. So your next goal, after having gotten all your drones, the extra slots and CPUs you need, you want to make sure you get FE, which is all LF3s, and BO2s, that way you have at least enough shields to fill all 8 drones on the speed side for survival. So that's 16 BO2, and then enough lasers that if you choose to run a battle side, that'll be an extra 16 lasers. So for a galley, that'd be 31. So your next part, getting all your FE gear, would be to start running Zeta Gate. Perfect newbie gate. Get everything you need. $35,000 Yuri. Plus the aliens, that'll be 48,275. 25,000 X4s. EP, Honor. We're not really worried about that. I mean, you could be, but right now we're looking at building your ship as fast as you can. And Zeta's the way to do it. With the 50 log disc, that'll help with your bio, because you're seeing the first 50 you could have possibly bought wouldn't have done much, but at this point, you can start looking at a bio, doing your Zetagate. It's a good way to do it. And the 25 keys, that way you can keep picking up booty boxes. But you see here, double GG rewards. So every Sunday, your honor, EP, log disc, and booty keys are doubled. So on Sunday you get 100 log disc and 50 booty keys. That's a lot. That's very helpful. That's more than a pilot point right there starting out. It takes 111 parts, roughly 1,500 to 3,000 gate spins. So you got 1,500 times 100 spins, so 150,000 to 300,000 Yuri. If you're going to use Yuri, that's not the only option. Also, something to mention: on top of bidding on your irises, you can actually craft them. So if you get to the point where you're level 12, you got flax, maybe you got flax drones, but you still want to do everything else and do your gates, you could actually do it with your flax drones. Just make sure to keep them repaired and get good lasers and stuff, and you can do it. But if you're not bidding on them and you do have keys that you're getting, if you're lucky, you can get nano condensers and the hybrid processors and actually craft your iris drones, on top of finding pieces for crafting your pet. So this is helpful if you get lucky with these parts, because these are pretty abundant. That one's a little harder to find. That's one of the hardest. And on top of all this goodies, you get a chance to Havoc drone design, which, starting out, it's really good because it's a damage boost, just an extra damage boost, but it stacks on top of another boost, so it makes one you already have twice as strong, and that would be your drone's effective percent value of damage. So you get 10%, that's your damage, 20%, that's your shield boost. That's what you get when your pet or when your drone is level 6. Appearance level, not upgrade. Appearance level, that's when it gets its wings. It gets 10% damage, 20% shield. So with these on, the Havocs, a full set, that'll give you 20% damage. So, yeah. Now, ways to go about building your Zetagate would be either doing quests, like what I got here, different quests like this one here, kill BKs and BBKs, 2080 Yuri. Not a whole lot, but on top of killing all of those, so you got, is it 128 Yuri per BK? Yeah, 128. That's 3,200 on top of the 2080. $5,280. Now BBKs pay 512 per kill. Okay, that's 10, so you just add a 0. $8,320. Now gate spins, that'd be 83. 83 gate spins. Not a lot, but better than a kick in the head. Now, another way you could do it is with a pet. You get the auto looter and salvage protocols to box with. See, auto looter. Range 700, 1500. Level 3 would be on top of at least 2 radar at level 3. That'll give you 12% per radar. If you look in the forums here, it'll actually show you demonstration 1, 2, 3, and so on. So you want at least 2 to box with if you're gonna use your pet. They're not cheap though. That was like, then you need these salvage protocols, which increase your bonus box loot. Level 3, of course. But to get that, your pet has to be level 8. So that's something you get towards later. So if you're gonna do that, you have to wait till your pet's at least level 8 before you can actually box. So not the best place to start out. So the other way to do it is to go to pirate maps. 5.3, where the Palladium is. So we'll just jump on over to 4.5, which would be connected to your X5 maps. 2.5, 1.5, 3.5. And I'm on the MMO side. I don't care. There is a maze here. You have to go through it. On the top side and bottom side, there is minefield. You do not want to go there. So you have to go through the maze. There are ways to get through the minefield, but with these ships starting out, you're not going to make it. At least not without having learned ways to get through it. So you just run through the maze. Normally, as long as you don't stop, you'll be fine. You won't get stuck nowhere. Just keep flying. Biggest thing I look out for is saboteurs, because they will slow you down. So as long as you kind of dodge around them, if you see them, kind of avoid getting slowed down a bit. That way you're not getting blown up by aliens. Now your far left port, there are 3 of them. There, and the center one. Takes you to 5.2. Where there is a base, you can sell cargo. Plus at this base there's a 15% increase to new players. They're doing quest 2, working together. So they're already getting an invite. See, people want to grow. It's good to make friends. But I'm not going to accept that. So you can equip your ship, change your items, sell cargo. Everything else you do at base, you just can't swap from one hangar to another from this location. You have to log off the game page to do that. And you get a 15% increased value when selling ore at this base. So you make a little bit extra cred selling here if you don't have like the trade gear or something. So if you're questing in this map, pick up all the cargo you can, because you sell it at here, you get 15% more. Now, to pick Palladium, you would need with your pet to help you, you need the resource collector, which Okay, he's not shooting at me. By the way, far left port again. Takes you to 5-3. Go to pet gear. Auto resource collector. The level 1. Not worth. You could get by with that. But, you know, once your pet gets level 8, you definitely want level 3. Now, just like with the auto looter, the collector, you know, the radar protocol will actually help you get better range. It's not something you have to have, but it helps. So, starting out, you would just need one of the collectors. Either you're going to pick up bonus boxes with the auto looter, or palladium with the resource collector. That's what you get. So to pick palladium, you're in 5-3. You'll fly down through the maze. And into the palladium field. Now with palladium, you need 15 palladium to equal 1 gate spin. So to get 100 gate spins, you need 1500 pally. Make sure I don't have any oddball rocks. Okay, just the 15. So what I'm going to do is log off. I'm going to swap hangar because I have a ship parked in 5-3. 5-2, I mean. Click the hangar, click start button, and you will be in the next map. Which is also something else to help with. You can buy a credit ship, Nos, Peanut, Liberator Piranha, any of them, and you could park them in maps. So you can park one in 2-1, park one in 2-8, and park one in 5-2. That way, no matter where you're at, you always have a way to quickly get to a base. See, this one, 5-2. Now the way you bring a ship to a map is with the ship warp function. And as long as you're at a base, it's free. You don't have to pay for it. So say you want a peanut in here, you click ship warp, it'll count down, and then it will bring that ship to the map. And as long as you don't move that ship out of this map, it will stay here. So it always gives you an option to, you know, come back to this base without having to fly all the way through 5-1 and 4-5. So now to trade in the pally, click your button over here. You see 15 palladium equals 1 gate spin. It tells you that 1 to 15. Exchange. So if that was 1500 palladium, that would have been 100 gate spins right there. And 100 gate spins is a pretty decent amount for like once a day for casual players. For players that have more time, I'd recommend getting at least 3000 before you go to doing quests and stuff to kind of help you build your gate a little faster. But if you got time to kill, get some friends, get in there and hit that pally strong, because the more people that have picking palladium, the quicker it respawns. So the quicker it respawns, the more often you're picking it up. So if you compare that to 8 people killing Cubicons even if you go to all 3 maps, you would still get more palladium spawning enough to actually get more gate spins than the amount of Uri you're getting from the cubes. So, with more people in 5.3, you get a better turnout, faster gate build. Plus, you know, if you got quests like, wrong one, saboteurs, barracudas, interceptors, annihilators, you can accept all these that aren't map specific, and you can complete them in 5.3 while you're picking your palladium. So you're doing 2 things at once. You're completing your quest, you're getting gate spins, and if you're using a pet that you're from the aliens, it's going to keep the fuel in your pet. So it's a win-win. Only thing I do is make sure you got friends. That way if somebody shoots you, you know, they can come help you out. That way you're on your way to success. After getting FE, your pilot bio will be the strongest boost you have in the game. Before upgrades. And I mean before upgrades. Because it's a bigger boost than upgrades. That's 25% shields maxed out. That's 10k health. And you max ship hull 2, that's 50k health. That's more than your boosters are going to give you. So with these pilot bio that you'll be getting from your Zetas. So I've got 15. And my next one's only 125, so every Sunday, you know, that's a few points. Get you up there pretty quick.